Hello everyone and welcome to another video of the GC channel. I am GC, also known as Joecoin, and today I will tell you what we can expect from the last two episodes of The Walking Dead Season 10, and those are Diverged and Here's Negan. Let's start with Diverged.
Let me help. Here you go.
I wish we had more to show for our trip. With all the new mouths to feed too.
We'll make it work. You always do.
I'm not coming back with me.
We'll stay a little while longer. Keep looking. You want to ride? The bike's just up further.
Good.
Hey,
You don't have to apologize. I'm good, really.
I was just gonna say good luck.
Good luck to you too.
Thanks. Nice.
Diverged will be the episode with not much plot. We will follow Carol and Daryl on a hunt, and they are again diverted from each other. They don't want to hunt together anymore, so they go their separate ways, and their relationship is not that great anymore. And Carol tries to fix it, tries to show the people that she's more useful, and hopefully by the end of the episode, the fight and arguing between Carol and Daryl will be over. I do think so. Another thing we will see in this episode is that Daryl and Carol will both go hunting on their own way, and we will see them hunting differently. This will be in hunting episodes. We will see how Daryl hunts, and we will see how Carol hunts. And we will see how their relationship will grow and how they will be friends again. It will be a very interesting episode, and I would love to see it, and I'm really looking forward to it. Then we have Here's Negan, and this episode is one you don't want to miss for sure.
Damn it.
It's not like killing a person, babe. It's not even like killing an animal. You can't let it keep bothering you.
It doesn't bother me. I'm just worried that I'm gonna get used to it.
Okay. Go turn the generator off.
This episode follows Carol and Negan on a journey through the woods. Carol takes Negan through the woods to ease the tension between him and Maggie. And we know that in this episode, because of the title, we will know more of Negan's backstory. Negan has his own backstory comic, And in that comic, we see him having a wife, Lucille. That wife dies of cancer and reanimates. Negan is not able to put her down and leaves her, and then goes on his own journey, finds some survivors. They all end up being killed until he finds a big group of survivors, and that group has one leader, and that leader is a troublemaker. He kills that leader, and then he takes over as the leader, and this whole group becomes the Saviors. And that is his backstory pretty much. This will most likely happen on the show, however, of course, things are going to be a little bit different. I think personally that we will have Negan telling the story of how he became the man he is today to Carol, and that his backstory begins with him and Lucille being in a house, Lucille having very health issues because of her cancer. She wears wigs, and she is actually still a badass when she is sick. And instead of being in a hospital, I think that they are in their own cabbage in the woods. And in the cabbage, Negan has everything to keep Lucille alive. However, eventually, Lucille does die and reanimates, and then a walker comes in, and Negan is not able to put her down and has to leave her behind. He then goes on his own journey to meet some survivors. They all end up being killed, just like in the comics, until he finds a big group. He stays with that group. However, that group has a leader who is a troublemaker and not really the best leader. He's pretty violent. And what is probably going to happen is that Negan tries to gain the trust of everyone in that group, and also the leader of the group. However, eventually, when the time is right, he kills the leader of the group and takes over as the new leader of the group, and that group becomes the Saviors. He takes this group back to a giant building, which will be the Sanctuary. He then has his speech with, "We are the Saviors. We provide. We save people. We use people as a resource. They work for us. They get supplies for us. And because they provide for us, we save them, give them a place to live, let them survive another day. We are the Saviors." That will be his big speech. And then eventually the episode will probably end with Negan going to another Savior, having a talk with him, and that Savior doesn't really want to share his story, but he eventually does share his story. And just before he does, Negan says, little pig, let me in." And that's where I think the backstory will end. And we switch back to Carol and Negan. And Negan comes to a decision about his future. Will he live in Alexandria with Maggie? Will he help rebuild Hilltop with Maggie? Or will he move away, like in the comics, and live on his own? I personally think that the show will be there from the comics, and that Maggie and Negan will decide to live together and live past it. I think that Negan will redeem himself towards Maggie. He will probably help rebuild Hilltop, show that he's now kind to the people of Alexandria Hilltop, show that he's not the bad guy anymore. He will redeem himself so he doesn't have to move away and live on his own. Maybe after the whole thing is done, after the war is done, after people have found new places to live, maybe then Negan will move away, have sort of like a retirement plan. I could definitely see it happening. But we'll have to wait and see. Here's Negan is going to be an amazing episode, and I'm really looking forward to it. So, that is what I think is going to happen in Diverged, and here's Negan. I hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me down in the comments below what you think is going to happen in the episodes. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time.